Hi, welcome back. You're with Midcap Radar. Still sub 65.90 on the Nifty, but it's moved into the green, so that's at least some bit of partial relief. Let's talk about one stock which is doing well in trade. That's Arvind, which has rallied about 5% on news that they've acquired a 49% stake in the joint venture that sells Calvin Klein in India for about 90 crores. Motilal Oswal says that post this acquisition, Arvind will command a 90% market share in one of the fastest growing the bridge to luxury segment, while Nirmal Bang says that they remain concerned over the aggressive capex and the poor allocation of funds by Arvind. So let's touch base with the management and get in some ground realities there. Jay Suresh, the MD and CEO of Arvind Lifestyle Brands, joins in on the line from London. Hi, Suresh. Thanks very much for joining in. First up, could you tell us where your margins are currently standing? What are the margins on this acquisition of yours, and how will it affect it going forward? Is there, will it reflect this quarter itself?
See, in terms of the margins, I think this acquisition is actually accretive to the overall margin, because the current margin of Calvin Klein is higher than the current margins of brands and retail business. And going forward, we are looking at Calvin delivering up higher, in terms of 15% plus kind of an EBITDA. So we will have a definite improvement in margins as a result of this acquisition. In terms of whether it will get reflected in the current quarter, it will not happen because the operations will start, we will start operations from month of April, and then it will take probably 6 months before we see, improvement in the margins.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Suresh, but CK, Calvin Klein has EBITDA margins of 8 to 9%, and you indicated that you're looking to grow them to 15% EBITDA margins for CK. How soon would it happen, the scale up in margins?
We are looking at doing it by end of the second year. So the current year, I think, will go in setting right things and looking towards an improvement. Maybe we'll bump it up to 3% in the current year. I'm talking about FY15. And definitely in FY16, it has a potential to go to 15% plus.
Suresh, there were some concerns, like I'd mentioned earlier, that some brokerages have about the aggressive capex by your company. In 2012, you had acquired Debenhams, Next, Nautica, but these, I believe, are still incurring losses at the time of acquisition. They continue to do so even after 18 months. You have Calvin Klein, which you have indicated would be margin accretive. Are there any more plans now in terms of your expansion, or is this it?
See, we are looking at, really taking a leadership in the fashion retail, and our target is to reach 5,000 crores by 2018. So we are looking at other opportunities, but opportunities we look at only from the point of view of it gives us a strategic position in the market, and second is it's going to contribute positively to our EBITDA and ROCE improvement. So we are not looking at any of the acquisitions which will not positively contribute to our results.
Okay, and could you tell us how this has been funded, this deal with CK, and what would the debt to equity or the total debt on the books now stand at?
No, this is funded, primarily from Arvind funds, and because of this acquisition, this infusion of funds, there is no change in the debt structure of Arvind.
So when you say it's been funded by Arvind funds, it means the cash on the books that Arvind has, or because we understand that Arvind has, a net debt. So if you could just explain that.
See, I think the better person to ask this question will be the CFO of Arvind.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is the Arvind's debt of around 3,000 crores doesn't change because of this acquisition.
Okay. One last question. As of FY13, I think Calvin Klein had revenues of 1.25 billion rupees. You told us how margins in Calvin Klein can be ramped up. Could you give us some forecast of how revenues will look like in the next 2 years?
See, we are looking at this brand delivering up to 500 crores by 2018. So we are more, I think, much clearer about revenues going forward, because I think the current year may move from 125 to 150 crores. But once we set right things, and then we are looking at certain category expansions and aggressive distribution expansion, combination of these two, I think, can take the brand to 500 crores.
All right, Suresh, thanks very much for joining in. That's the management of Arvind Lifestyle talking about their new JV, which they've picked up a 49% stake in Calvin Klein India, an acquisition which will be margin accretive for them, and they should see a bump of about 300 basis points to 15% for Calvin Klein. But on that note, it's time for us to take a very quick break, but we're not done yet. Up next, ABL Srivastava, who's the Director of Finance at NHPC, joins in to talk about